The person who finds themselves in separation from you is experiencing a profound sense of longing and sadness. Their tears are a testament to the depth of their love for you, and they have spared no effort in attempting to transform themselves completely for the sake of your love. The mere thought of a life without you is unfathomable to them, and they have encountered numerous obstacles and challenges in their quest to feel ready to reunite with you. Despite the difficulties, they remain resolute in their determination to bridge the gap between you both. Their belief in the possibility of a happy reunion is fueled by their conviction that a higher power is at work, orchestrating the circumstances to bring you closer together. They recognize the importance of patience during this period of separation, understanding that true love knows no bounds and that distance can only serve to strengthen their bond. As they await the joyous moment of your reunion, they draw inspiration from the symbolism of the number 222, a sign of hope and affirmation that their love is destined to triumph over any obstacles. In their heart of hearts, they yearn for more than just a reunion. They long for a future filled with shared dreams and aspirations. They envision a partnership built on mutual understanding and unwavering support, where they can care for one another and revel in the simple joys of companionship. Their deepest desire is to be with someone who not only accepts them for who they are but also cherishes their presence in their life. Their wish list for the ideal partner extends beyond mere companionship. They seek someone who truly understands them on a profound level. They yearn for a friend and confidant, someone with whom they can share their innermost thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. More than anything, they crave the kind of love that transcends words, a love that is felt in every embrace and every shared moment. At the core of their longing is the desire to be wanted and desired in return. They imagine falling asleep in the arms of someone who not only desires them physically but also values them for their innate goodness as a human being. They are acutely aware of their own vulnerability and wish to find someone who will cherish their kindness rather than exploit it for personal gain. In their quest for love, they are guided by principles of honesty and loyalty. They understand the importance of trust in any relationship and are committed to being open and transparent with their partner. They expect nothing less in return, believing that true love is built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. Despite the challenges they may face, they remain hopeful and optimistic about the future. They hold on to the belief that their person is out there somewhere, waiting to meet them and share in the journey of life together. With each passing day, they affirm their intention to captivate their partner's heart more deeply and to continue falling in love with them all over again. The person who finds themselves in separation from you is not simply yearning for a reunion. They are longing for a deep and meaningful connection built on trust, understanding, and unconditional love. Their journey may be filled with obstacles, but their faith in the power of love remains unwavering. As they await the joyous moment of your reunion, they hold on to the belief that true love knows no boundaries and that, ultimately, love will always find a way. You waited for them patiently, for what felt like an eternity, clinging on to the memories of their golden-hearted gestures, their warmth, and their kindness. Despite the hurt and the distance, you never stopped loving them genuinely, believing that someday they would understand you, see your perspective, and come back to you. In your heart, you held on to the hope that they would realize the depth of your love and return to your side, ready to mend what was broken and start anew. As days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, you found yourself replaying moments spent together, reminiscing about the laughter shared and the promises made. Each passing day, you wondered if they would come back, if they would see the love you still held for them, and if they would realize the mistake of leaving. Your heart ached with longing, but you held on to the belief that love, true love, could withstand any trial. Then, just when you least expected it, they reached out. Their message, filled with remorse and longing, brought a flood of emotions, relief, hope, and uncertainty. You weren't sure what to expect, but you knew that you couldn't ignore the pull of your heart, the longing for reconciliation. As you read their words, you felt a glimmer of hope ignite within you. They wanted to apologize, to make amends, to start afresh. They acknowledged their mistakes, their shortcomings, and their regrets. They expressed their desire to rebuild what was once lost, to create something stronger, something more resilient. You hesitated, unsure if you were ready to open your heart once more, to trust in their words, to believe in the possibility of a future together. The wounds of the past still felt fresh, the pain still raw, but beneath it all, there was a part of you that yearned for forgiveness, for healing, for love. You took a deep breath, allowing yourself to consider the possibility of reconciliation. Could you forgive them? Could you let go of the past and embrace the future? Could you trust in their intentions, their sincerity, their love? As you weighed your options, you realized that forgiveness was not just about letting go of the past, but also about finding peace within yourself. It was about acknowledging the pain, the hurt, the betrayal, and choosing to release it, to free yourself from its grip. With a sense of clarity, you made your decision. You chose to forgive, not for them, but for yourself. You chose to let go of the pain, the anger, the resentment, and make room for love, for healing, for growth. You chose to take a leap of faith, to trust in the power of love to overcome any obstacle, to bridge any divide. As you reached out to them, extending an olive branch of forgiveness, you felt a sense of relief wash over you. It was a weight lifted off your shoulders, a burden released, a step towards healing and wholeness. In the days that followed, you embarked on a journey of reconciliation, of rediscovery, of rebuilding what was once lost. It wasn't easy, and there were moments of doubt and fear, but through it all, you held on to the belief that love would prevail, that your bond would emerge stronger, more resilient than ever before. And slowly, but surely, you began to see the fruits of your labor. The walls that once divided you crumbled, the wounds that once festered healed, and in their place, there was a newfound sense of connection, of understanding, of love. As you stood side by side, hand in hand, you realized that this was just the beginning of your journey together. There would be challenges ahead, obstacles to overcome, but you knew that as long as you had each other, you could weather any storm, conquer any fear, and emerge victorious. So, you took a deep breath, ready to face whatever the future held, knowing that as long as you had love in your heart, you could overcome any obstacle, and that together, you would build a life filled with happiness, with laughter, with love,